This is from at Tazuki3113. What do you guys think of the rumors of Vince McMahon bringing back the XFL after starting a new company? That's Alpha Productions. Will it bomb again, or is there a place for it with how people feel about the NFL?
You're gonna stand. You're gonna stand. I mean, that's kind of how I imagine it going.
Is that how it came about?
I feel like, I mean, it obviously has come about from his impulsive, roid-addicted.
So he sold a bunch of stock to fund this Alpha
Yeah.
company to do this again. They filed trademarks. Some people say it's just a ploy to have another offering when they re-up their cable deal in a year. Like, oh, we're going to do the XFL. It failed miserably the first time in 2001. It was only on for 2 seasons, and the second season wasn't really even broadcast.
I mean, I would love to believe that he is doing it again because he's an awful man. But, I mean,
Someone said it's called MAGA football. Yeah.
Yeah, basically is what I kind of expected.
With awful talent, no passing game because all the best receivers and quarterbacks are going to go to the NFL.
Well, the new XFL is not going to be football, really. It's going to be 4-dimensional chess.
4D chess.
It's going to be 4-dimensional chess, Pat.
On a football field.
On a football field. No, this is dumb. Like I started it, and like you someone else eloquently put, yeah, it's gonna be MAGA ball, if anything. I think. I mean, the dude's
it's gonna be trash football.
It's gonna be trash.
Not just on the. I'm talking about the actual talent on the field.
Oh yeah.
I think maybe there was some players like He Hate Me made it to the NFL.
Yeah.
Only a handful of guys really transferred to the NFL from the XFL. So when you look at talent pools, you have Canadian football, which is a notch below the NFL. Johnny Manziel's going to play in the CFL.
Right.
And that's a different league entirely. I call it the gimmick league because it's different for the most part. There's only 3 downs, not 4, stuff like that. It's a wider field. This is going to be what you saw 15 years ago, but spotlight with social media that these are not going to be fun games to watch. If you want to see a bunch of like 1960s running style attacks where it's like, 3-yard carries the whole game, okay, go for it.
Sure.
You're gonna have half empty and empty stadiums. They can't fill NFL stadiums before the controversy with the anthem. They can't fill fucking Chargers games in LA. So
and that's I don't want to break my nice headphones. That's what drives me nuts is that people really seem to forget that the NFL's ratings were falling long before anything got political.
Sure. That's part of it. It depends on the team, though, too. Like, ratings will always be high for some cities, no matter what. New York is always going to be... The New York Giants games will be sold out in the next 30 years. That's just because that's the fan base. But if you go to somewhere else, like San Diego Chargers used to be, you could walk up and buy a ticket. I mean...
Yeah, fair enough.
Rams get tossed around other cities, here and there for the past 30 years,
So, I'm not as certain as other people are that this is what he's doing, but it would not surprise me with this man's hubris if he tried it again.
And failed again with his own money this time instead of
the
WWE's.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that'll be the saving grace.
Right.
We don't need Jim Ross calling football games. I love Jim Ross. He does great in Access calling New Japan Pro Wrestling. I don't need him to try to call a football game.
No.
I don't need Jesse the Body Ventura showing up or The Rock doing a halftime speech or whatever the fuck they did. I didn't watch. I think I watched part of one XFL game out of pure curiosity because the rules are 95% the same. And in this day and age, you can't go back to that. Oh, helmet to helmet hits. Okay, in the XFL, that won't last.
No.
Take one dead guy in one lawsuit. That's over.
Right. So you can't brand it as being more extreme.
This isn't going to be NFL Blitz. Like you could just knock guys in the heads with forearms,
which is what everyone expected the XFL to be.
And it wasn't. It was just a watered down. It was just a watered down town. Oh, there's no fair catches. You put a halo around the guy, so he has to take the catch. Oh, okay. That's really the change. Like that's the big change. Well, I think they also had instant replays or something. They might have done the 2-point conversion before the NFL got it. They might have brought that in.
No, they didn't do the 2-point conversion before the NFL got it.
What did they do? XFL rules differences. Let's see. Now I'm curious. It wasn't that many. It really wasn't that many.
I don't even know what they were.
They did a few rule changes. All right. No coin toss. That's right. They put the fucking players and they ran to get to the ball like it's fucking dodgeball. That was what they did in XFL.
Cute.
Returning teams must run kickoffs back out of the end zone, so you can't just down it at the 25. It used to be the 20, now it's 25. Right. Extra point will either be a pass or run only after a touchdown. The ball's on the 2-line. So there's no extra point attempt by the kicker.
Oh, right. Okay. So you have to go for
so that's fucking high school rules.
Yeah.
They probably couldn't find place kickers that could do it. Receivers need only 1 foot inbounds for a pass. That's a college rule. Defensive players may use bump and run tactics on offensive players down the field. So that's how it was in the 70s and 80s when you could maul wide receivers back then.
Oh, okay. Right.
You can't do that anymore. Now you only have a few yards before you have to come off the receiver. You can't smack them down the field for the ball's run. Teams have 35 seconds to get a play off. Oh, instead of 45. Whoa, okay, or whatever. So stupid. Quarterbacks who can slide can be down just by contact and can't be hit. That's the same sort of thing now. Okay. They can't be hit still. So no in the grasp rule. This is fucking stupid. This is fucking stupid. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. This is so stupid.
Pat, headphones back on. Focus, baby.
This is so fucking dumb.
It is. Everything is dumb.
It failed miserably the first time.
Everything's dumb. January 2nd.
I gotta go back to Castle Country. I gotta go back and relax and convalesce. So this is not gonna fucking happen. This is gonna fail miserably.
Well, I mean, it might happen, but it's just gonna be embarrassing.
It's gonna be embarrassing. Okay.